G'day guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to a nice quick update. A 11-103, this particular one. Now, I've done a fair bit of work on this one. I've changed the caps, so forth. Lots of other things here. Now, this is just an older second-hand one in my workshop. I've actually got quite a few of these. There's 4 in here at the moment. Now, a quick repair. The Electrostatic Tweeters. Now, you may have come across these not working, and well, to everything you read and what people tell you, they can't be fixed. Well, yeah, they can. Now, what we do is, you've probably seen up here, we take the chassis out so that we can get at these 2 screws up here that hold this tweeter in. It goes up in behind here. So we take out 2 normal slotted screws. The other side, well, you don't have to take the chassis out. He's up in there. So there's 1 screw in there, and you can't quite see the other one. And there he is, up in there. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I've done the other one. I'm going to show you how I repair these Magnavox tweeters for the hi-fi of these machines. I mean, they sound so superb when these are working. A little bit dead when they're not. So, because all we've got is basically a bass driver and a couple of mid-range. So let's get the highs working. I'll show you how we're going to do this. Righto, now what we've got here is the Kriesler tweeter. Just taking him out. Now it's one of these. Okay, so it all looks like it's been pressed together and you can't get it apart. It looks like it's been pressed over around the edges and everything. But if you look very closely, the back is or the front is actually clipped over the disc at the back. Now, what I do normally here, this may be not common practice, but this is just what I do. Unclip him, just like that, around the edges, and he pops up. There we go. Right, he's loose. Turn him over, and our front disc lifts off. So we'll just put him over here. Our mesh grill just lifts off. If I can get him to come off. Taking it off one piece at a time, so I can just show you what's happening here. We've then got our electrostatic membrane. Now, first of all, we have just a looks like a little plastic spacer to insulate the membrane from the outside of the casing. Now, if we take the membrane out, what we're left with is very little, except a very, very thin mylar membrane. And where the problem occurs, which has been occurring with this one, believe it or not, is a loose connection. Well, it's a bad connection. I shouldn't say it's loose. It's bad. Bad to the bone, as George would say. Now, up here, you can see where the wire has been touching in various places and almost arcing. I'll try and get the light on it there. You can see it along there. So the little wire that touches that, we'll put him down there, is this fella here. One little piece of wire. And that's where your high voltage goes on to, and your audio, of course. These run on, I think it's about 205 volts. And this goes up and touches the back of that membrane. Now, the end of that wire, you probably won't see it, but it's carbonised, it's been arcing, and it stops connection to the ring of the membrane. So, the fix is clean the wire, clean the area up where it goes to, or put it in another position, but I normally clean up well where it goes to, and clip him all back together. This is a little bit of sponge that is in quite good order, just stays in the back and just protects things once things go back together. You do have a sponge underneath this washer here. There's no need to touch that. It's in very good order. It isn't the problem. The problem is this fella. Right. Now, what do we use? Good old razor blade. So what do I do with this fella? Very gently, just let the weight of the razor blade go along the end of the wire to clean it. That's a very thin wire, so don't put more or less any pressure on him. Okay. So he looks fairly clean there. Just push him down there so you can see what's happening. Righto. That's that bit done. This bit here, try and keep the blade to the outside here. Don't put it in there because that is extremely thin and things happen real quick if the blade hits it. We'll clean him up along there. I'll get him so you can see him there. So he's nice and clean. Just give him a little bit of a blowout. And that's him. Now, the wires up here, our clean area is just there. Sit him down on him. Put our washer back on. Put our grill back on. Now this goes that way up, like so. Put our top cap back on. Push him down and clip him into place. And that's it, guys. That tweeter will now work perfectly. Now, This support bracket is also in these grams, which is, I think I've mentioned the 102, 103s, the Chryslers, and probably many more models that I just don't know about at the moment. Spring steel. So this goes into the cabinet, pushes in, we then screw it so that the spring steel pushes the actual electrostatic, the back of the electrostatic tweeter towards the front, so that there's always pressure on the back contacting this area around here where it sits in the front of the cabinet. Okay, so that's why that is spring steel and a strange arrangement, just to keep the pressure on at all times. All right, that's it. We'll put him back in the gram and see how he goes. And we won't play any more of that. And he's working like a dream. So I now have both electrostatic tweeters working very, very nicely in this Kriesler 103. Okay. So if you come across one of these, the 102s, the ones before it, I forget the numbers. I think they're a 97 or something like that. There's one after this, a 107, I think. They all use the same electrostatic tweeters, and that's a very easy fix to get them going. So don't get caught trying to put other tweeters in or anything. Very, very simple fix. So there we go. Just a quick update on this one. Okay, until the next one, it's bye for now. Please remember to subscribe and hit the bell.